Adventurers assemble! I'm Jay.
And I'm Corey.
Welcome to Jay and Corey's Adventures in Geekdom. This is our haul video for this week. I know we skipped last week because we were hanging out with some friends. It was our buddies. It was our buddy's last day in town before he heads out for the summer. So we just decided to skip a video for that week.
We've skipped a couple whole weeks.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it. But apparently, you guys have actually been noticing us because we're really surprised because we got nominated for 2 Geeky Awards.
Yeah, man, I was blown away and just
yeah. I mean, thank
touched.
you. I guess thank you, Kat, because for those of you guys who don't know, our good friend Kat Comic Uno every year hosts a YouTube award show just to celebrate geek culture and geek YouTubers. It's called the Geeky Awards, and there's a category for vloggers and. She just created this category for this year's awards, Best Newcomers, and we got nominated for both Best Vlog and Best Newcomers. So all 20 of you who are subscribed to us must really, really like us because that's awesome.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my gosh.
I was really blown away, and thank you guys who supported our Kung Fury review. We had a whole lot of fun.
Oh, jeez. My gosh, I'm so glad I found that because the day I found it, I told Jay about it, and we not only watched that one, but the Dustin Hoffman music video.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
David Hasselhoff.
I don't know why I said Dustin Hoffman. David Hasselhoff.
Yep. Because girl, we need some. Girl, we need some
action.
If you're gonna make it like a true survivor,
don't hassle with the Hoff 9000.
Oh man, but thank you guys for enjoying that. That was just 30 minutes of fun, us cracking up and laughing, and it's just an awesome movie. If you haven't seen Kung Fury yet, go see it. We plug the hell out of it. We're gonna still plug it because it's so fucking awesome. Corey bought fucking merchandise.
I did, and it was like I'm just waiting for it to ship.
Oh man,
so I can wear it out.
Yep, and it's just we just want to really thank you guys. I mean, we've started this channel a few months ago, just thinking it'd be fun to record our conversations because we just kind of have fun shooting the shit, talking about things, and it's just like we get into some really interesting conversations. And Bob at our local comic book shop is such an awesome dude. He's our unofficial official sponsor because he provides us with the books that we review for you guys and all that stuff, and he's been giving us tips and helping us promote our stuff. So thank you, Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. And not only does he do that, but when we'll ask for comics late, and he'll still order them.
Yeah, Bob keeps up with us, and we don't just order Marvel and DC. We get some weird, obscure stuff.
Yeah.
And Corey especially weird, obscure stuff.
Yeah, if it looks good, I'll ask for it.
He'll talk about that in a second when we go over our hauls. But we just wanted to thank you guys because we didn't expect this channel to do as well as it did. This was kind of just our outlet to talk about stuff that we couldn't really talk about on just our individual review channels.
And just expect more.
We're gonna keep delivering more. We're gonna hopefully go to even more cons and do more interviews and talk to more people.
Talk about more subjects. We were just talking about maybe having, what is it called? It's not an argument. Debates on
debates on movies. Which movie in the same genre is better, and different stuff. I was also thinking we could do some stuff like when Star Wars comes out, we talk about the original trilogy versus the prequels, stuff like that.
And the books, what's canon and what's not.
Yep.
How we feel about it.
Yep. The short answer, butthurt, but it's okay. But yeah, expect more from us. We're glad you enjoy just 2 friends having fun, doing nothing in front of a camera. But now let's get to what you came here to see, our haul for this week, and it's a pretty big haul for both of us. Corey, you can go first.
For the first thing I want to bring up is possible new thing I'm going to be doing for my channel, and it's based off these comics. The studio that makes the comics is called Action Lab.
Action Lab Entertainment. And we actually we met with someone who is in charge of Action Lab at Tidewater Comic Con. One of the main writers and founders of Action Lab.
And I'm just beside myself why we didn't interview him, or why I didn't interview him, because I'm the one who's getting the Action Lab stuff.
Yeah, and I just kind of bum him off, Corey.
But anyways, the new series is gonna be called Guilty Pleasures. And it's Guilty Pleasures because, well, I'm sure just looking at this title, you can tell it's a guilty pleasure.
It's hilarious, guys. Especially if you have any kind of religious background, you will laugh your ass off.
Oh my gosh. So I finally got the back issues to this series. Holy fuck. Excuse my French.
And no, he's not saying holy fuck as in holy fuck. No, it's the actual name of the series.
And so there's 4 issues so far. These are the back issues, and it's just a quick 2-second thing. It's about Jesus and Satan kicking ass and taking names.
They team up, they kick ass, they take names, they try to kill or defeat the pagan gods. It's as ridiculous and as funny as it sounds. I wish you guys could have seen my face when I was reading the first issue of it. And I was like, Corey, who's the guy with the cross on his chest who's shooting all these people?
I was like, that's Jesus, man.
And then just my face did a complete 180, and I died. I was literally on the floor laughing.
Oh man, it's a great series. I found out about it from reading Zombie Tramp, which is another series by Action Lab Danger Zone that will be in my Guilty Pleasures possible new thing that I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, but anyways, I got these in my haul. This came out last week, but I picked it up this week. It's the Secret Wars Journal with Kate Bishop, Lady Bishop, as Hawkeye.
That looks, and she always looks really good, and it's I actually really like that story. I read it digitally last week because I heard really good things about it, so I decided to check it out digitally.
Next thing is The Amazing Spider-Man 18.1.
We actually got different covers for that.
Bob's usually really good about that, so we don't get confused about it.
Hold up, that's for New Year vows. There it is.
Here we go. Here's Jeremy's cover. Here's my cover.
That's pretty, and it's pretty cool. Like I like that. And this looks like something out of a video game, and yours looks like classic Black Cat Spider-Man.
Man, this is a poster. I want to hang this up. Next, another Spider-Man. Renew Your Vows, #1. I'm really looking forward to this.
We are both super excited for this book in particular because we're hardcore Pete MJ shippers all day, every day. And look at the little baby.
Little May.
It's so cute, and you hope and pray that this sticks. But it's probably I hope that Dan Slott isn't just trying to troll again. And,
oh man, don't even jinx it, man. Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine? Just this cover is just gonna end up being like the fucking the Black Cat cover for Superior Spider-Man.
Don't even bring that up, dude.
A total freaking troll.
I contemplated becoming emo after that. It was like too much. Next up is the finale to Samurai Jack. I've been subscribing to this since it started, and it is the.
It's pretty legit. I read a big chunk of it when you let me borrow that huge stack of your IDW stuff.
And it's written by Zub, Zub, and
Jim Zub. And I picked up Wayward by Jim Zub, Wayward Volume 1. I love anime. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And apparently this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets Japanese mythology. So I was all about this. And I have a couple back issues, so I'm almost all caught up. So you can expect me to review Wayward, the regular series, as a whole on my channel soon. But I don't normally review trades, so don't expect a review for the volume.
And up next is Master of Kung Fu issue 2. Hope you guys are thirsty. You should drink some water. Oh man, it's so good. I love these stories. It's like a Drunken Master. It's a great series.
That's my favorite Jackie Chan movie.
It's one of my favorites too, and it's just really boss. It's awesome. I
And
love the cover.
And you would not expect Iron Fist role in this series because that really surprised me.
I didn't expect it either.
Yeah.
I got some really good feedback from my last issue, my last review of the first issue, and I hope you guys are looking forward to my review of this issue.
So is this a weekly thing? Because didn't this come out?
No, I think it's monthly. It just came out late.
It came out
month.
at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up next is Millennium. This is a really good issue, and it ties into X-Files from, this is an IDW series. Frank Black going against Millennium, and this is not taking anybody's crap from anyone. This is a crazy conspiracies, crazy everything.
Nice. I'm not really into X-Files, but I'm kind of interested in checking out the series when it comes back.
Mm-hmm. Up next, I got issue 7 of Mortal Kombat X.
Mortal Kombat!
It has begun!
I love that cover, by the way, because that's my favorite family of the Mortal Kombat universe.
Mm-hmm.
The Cage family.
And this series is a lot better than I actually thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I didn't... Because usually video game tie-in books are not that good. Except for the Injustice one. The Injustice one ended up being really good. That's why I decided to check this out. And it turned out really well. And Cassie Cage is like one of my top 3 characters to use in the game. So.
They're all just awesome. And apparently this issue's writer, this is his debut project.
Which is pretty awesome. I mean, you're doing one hell of a job for your first project.
Definitely. Up next, we got Secret Wars, issue 3 of 8. I know you guys have been reading the Secret Wars.
Holy shit, man! This is on a whole nother level. I don't normally like Jonathan Hickman's writing, but this right here, this has had a lot of build up. This is Convergence done right.
That's what I was getting ready to say. This is exactly what they should have done for Convergence. Like, man, I feel bad because I'm not as big of a DC fan. So when I was reading Convergence, I didn't really understand what was going on.
And you know me, I'm actually a big DC fan, and I don't like shitting on DC. I don't, contrary to popular belief. But hey, this right here, what this did that DC should have done. DC wasted 2 issues and didn't get to the action until like issue 5.
Nothing started happening in Convergence. Yeah, exactly.
Until issue 5.
And they just waited too long.
And then in this issue 1, bam, they killed the Marvel Universe.
issue 1 was just like, whoa!
And then issue 2, you get introduced to like the Thor Corps and everything. You get a tour around the world. Issue 3, we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen next because Thanos and his people are loose, and all this other stuff is happening.
Oh my gosh. It's just too much is happening, too much of a good thing. I don't know how to process everything that's happening. Up next, I got Spider-Woman, issue 8. This is another series that I'm completely blown away by how good it is.
I remember when Spider-Verse first came out, you were like, I'll check it out. And you weren't really that excited about it. And then you're like, when you ended up reading it, and you're like, oh, this is actually really good.
For those of you who who don't know much about Spider-Woman, she's basically like an espionage.
She was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent,
a Hydra agent. This is not Spider-Man, and even though it says Spider-Woman, this is just completely different. So,
although she did get the okay from Pete to use the name, so don't worry about that, guys. She's not gonna get sued for copyright infringement.
It's not a Spider book at all. It's not like Spider-Gwen. It's not Spider-Man. It's its own thing.
From what I've seen of it, it kind of reminds me of Hawkeye.
Kind of. But yeah, great series. I love her new costume.
The new costume is cool.
She just went through some surgical reductions. That's my only comment on. She used to be the most hourglass looking girl, and now she's just.
I mean, her costume like showed off all of that before, but I guess it's the new costume, kind of. It fits differently, so it looks
I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, that's Spider-Woman. Looking forward to reading that. Next, The Mighty Mutanimals issue 4. I'm pretty sure this is the last issue of the miniseries for The Mighty Mutanimals. Oh my gosh, guys. This series has been awesome.
The Mutanimals are a cool-ass group.
And I love Seymour Guts. If y'all can see him right there. Just a great character.
Old Man Hobb is actually a surprisingly good leader.
Hobb is... his character development has been gone by so well. He's changed so much, and I really like that in characters.
He's made a huge 180 if you've been reading Turtles since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Save that one for last.
Oh man.
Next up,
Years of Future Past.
Years of Future Past. Yep.
You see who? Yep. You see who's in the center. That's my girl right there, Miss Catherine Pride. Oh my God.
She's in her classic costume too.
I love Kitty so much. Days of Future Past was one of the first X-Men stories I read on my own, and that's why I love Kitty so much. That's why I made such a deep kind of connection and bond with Kitty. I have every miniseries that she stars in. I've read everything she's been in, but I don't own everything she's been in. And I'm really, really excited for this. I'm setting a really high bar, so I'm probably going to be let down a little bit, but it's okay because I can forgive you because Kitty Pryde.
And next up, the annual of Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how it's the first annual right now. It's like 40 something issues in.
That's weird. Usually, because Batman has had 2 annuals by now.
Mm-hmm.
And then same with Green Arrow and Superman and all the other stuff.
I guess they could never find a thing to put it into. But the thing I like about DC's annuals is that they tie into the main story, and that's exactly what this does.
Yep. And this is we're finally going to get a full-on look at Donna Troy versus Wonder Woman. Mm-hmm. And I'm so pumped. So pumped for this. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. I'm a huge Donna fan. And I've been loving what the Finches are doing with this series.
Me too. And, oh man, just a great series. Last but not least, for my poll, it's been a journey taking you guys through what I'm going to be reading. And to top it off with the last is going to be the last Archie issue of the series before the new Archie series by, you want to tell them who's by?
It's by Mark Waid and Fiona Staples, a.k.a. Mark Magic Waid, because anything that guy touches is just golden.
Just turns into gold.
Yeah, we're gonna do something special for the channel, for Archie in particular, because Archie doesn't get nearly the amount of love that it should. So we're gonna dedicate an entire section to Archie and the new Archie series coming out. We're workshopping names still. We haven't figured out a name for the series yet, but expect an Archie special segment on the channel.
Definitely. And when I opened up the issue, guess who was the writer? Tom DeFalco.
Yeah, aka the man behind the MC2 universe and the man who created one of our good friend Kat Kamaguno's favorite characters of all time, Spider-Girl. So Kat, you should definitely read this if you want to get into Archie. Yeah, most
definitely. I was surprised when I saw Tom DeFalco's name.
Yep.
Anyways, this is the last issue coming up with...
and it's 666.
The evil issue. That's all I have to read for this week. Jay, you want to take it away?
Alright, so we pretty much covered a lot of the books that I was going to read in the overlap between me and Corey, but in the stuff that Corey is not reading that I am, we've got Superior Iron Man issue number 9, the final issue before Secret Wars. Awesome cover, look at that. Pepper Potts in her new rescue armor. That's pretty legit. I can't wait for her to suit up. I can't wait to see what is going on. Bob was telling me about it in the shop with AI Tony and regular Tony, and they're supposed to sort out all this mess. I wonder what's going to happen with Jamie. I wonder where Tony's going to be post Secret Wars. I got all these questions. I don't even know if this is going to answer it, but I want to see how this series ends. Tom Taylor, you've done a fantastic job on this series. It's been a great 9 issues. Alright, so what else am I reading that we haven't covered already? Okay, so we've got a double dose of Star Wars this week, and that's Star Wars issue number 6. This is Luke versus Boba Fett. Check it out, it's awesome. I can't wait for this. You guys know Luke fought Boba Fett in Return of the Jedi, but this takes place after A New Hope, but before Empire Strikes Back. So apparently they fought before, and it seems like, and it makes some sense because when he fought Boba Fett in Return of the Jedi, it seemed like they knew each other. So this might explain why.
Man, check out the artwork. This
Oh
is
yeah,
like
John.
the movie
Yeah,
right
John
here.
Cassaday. I'm so glad John Cassaday stays on this book. That's why I've been trying to get you to read it so badly, because this series, seriously, straight up, is a mini movie each month.
And is it canon?
It is canon. All of it's canon. All the Marvel stuff is canon.
Nice.
So I'm really excited for that. The other Star Wars book I'm getting this week, the penultimate issue of the Princess Leia miniseries, written by Mark Waid, art by Terry Dodson. Look at that awesome cover.
Mark Magic Wade.
And she's still looking for her more Alderaanians and trying to rally them behind her and try to basically save her culture as best she can, but still proving that she's more than just a dame and she can kick as much ass as Luke or Han, which is something that I've always admired about Leia. And Leia becomes a freaking Jedi in the extended universe. I hope that that's still canon, because if not, I'm gonna kind of be upset. But I guess we'll talk about that when we go into Star Wars stuff later on in the future. But yeah, so we already talked about Secret Wars. We talked about. We did not. I didn't talk about this. I didn't actually know this issue was out. Morning Glories issue number 50. Is this? Yeah, this is issue number 50. I want to say it is.
Man.
No, this is number 4. This is number 46.
The artwork in Morning Glories.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
issue number 46. Look at that's a badass cover right there.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea this is out, and I'm really excited because Morning Glories just has this continuous mystery. What? Yo, you're supposed to be. What? Okay. I should not have looked at that, because I was wondering why she was on the cover, because she's supposed to be. You know what? I'm gonna spoil it for those of you who haven't read the series. Let me stop talking about Morning Glories. Damn it, Corey.
I wanted to get a look at the art. I love the art. I actually need to start reading your
volumes. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that side tangent, but this mother just spoiled me. But I mean, I don't know the context, but we'll figure this out. Anyway, moving right along to DC. Darkseid Wars beginning right here in Justice League issue 41. Yes, guys, I'm back to reading Justice League. I dropped it right during Forever Evil because I kind of got bored.
Mm-hmm.
And well, not bored, but I needed to make some room. So I dropped Justice League. But since Darkseid War is the big event that'll really change the DC Universe, I really wanted to get back on it. And Jason Fabok's art. I'm going to just show you guys. Like, look at this artwork. And Jeff Johns, I always love Jeff Johns. I can't say no to Jeff Johns. Oh yeah, man, some great stuff in that book. I can't wait to read that. And my last book for my haul, and sorry this is taking so long, guys. We kept getting distracted. But anyway, last book for my haul is Green Arrow, issue number 41. New creative team, new art style. I kind of like it. It's really gritty looking. And from what I read from the sneak peek and from interviews from the writer and stuff, this is supposed to take Green Arrow back to the gritty crime, True Detective style type of thing. And I love True Detective. You guys can check out my review of season 1 on my channel, but I loved the fuck out of that show. I gave it a 5 out of 5, and I rarely give those out. So that's my haul. That's Corey's haul. You can expect us to, have our reviews up with everything. Anything you want to add, Corey? Like anything you're looking forward to? Like, what are your most anticipated books out of these piles?
Out of my pile, my most anticipated books are I can't say holy fuck because those are back issues. I'm anticipating for some Samurai Jack and Master Kung Fu.
Oh yeah.
And Secret Wars, of course.
Oh yeah. Well, Secret Wars is a given. So yeah, for me, definitely my most anticipated books are Darkseid War, Wonder Woman Annual, and Morning Glories especially. Morning Glories also.
Morning Glories. I'm anticipating that one.
and then of course I can't I can't not say I'm not anticipating Renew Your Vows because MJ and Peter, come on.
They get married again, guys, and oh my gosh.
We constantly bitch about that, so the fact that this is happening is really satisfying.
Yes, it is.
But tell us what you guys picked up this week. What are you looking forward to reading? Even though it's a couple days past Wednesday, and most of you guys might have already picked up your books.
And by all means, give us a recommendation on something you want us to review.
And if you're an independent creator and you want us to review your stuff, just let us know. We'll definitely pick it up. All right, guys. So until next time, hope you enjoyed this adventure in Geekdom. Peace.
Yep.